a slime boss tutorial. We'll start off by clicking the slime button over here from the slime chest, and that's going to start spawning everything in the boss area. We need our starter cards, and we need 10 of them, so we need to get an extra 2. Let's go with a sword and a boot. And then we will start by putting our meeple on the portal tile. Now we can go. So, for turn 1, make sure it's turn 1 now, I'll use a boot to enter a room, and we'll go, let's say, we'll go up. We can push on tabletop the circle of the portal room to spawn a tile. It's really nice. And we'll go into this room. This is a minion tile, so if you click on the middle as well, you can grab from the minion deck. Minion deck is down here. Alright, and then let's see what kind of minion we got. We got red slime, 3 attack and 3 hearts. Okay, so let's see if we can kill it first. So we can do 3 damage, so it will die, but they attack at the same time, so we need to block. I only got 1 card left out of 5, so I'm blocking 2 damage out of the 3. So I'm going to be taking 2 damage right there, but I do kill it, and it gives me 8 gold. And because this is a pot room up here, we get additional 2 gold from that. So that will be 10 total. Alright, that is the end of turn 1. Go to turn 2. I'm going to use my boot, and I'm going to enter in a new room. Go up again. Alright, oops, there we go. It's an empty room. We got ourselves a key. That's very nice. And I do have an extra boot, but I'm a little nervous. I don't have any more swords or anything to attack, so if we run into minions, that's not that great. So I'm going to use 2 of my magic right now, and I will get 2 magic, but you can use 2 magic to heal. So I will do that. Now, I'm not going into the other room, so I'm just going to discard these last 2 cards and not use them. Alright, and that will end turn 2. And group that up and put these back in my hand. And now, since I have all my cards in my hand, it's a good time to do buying. Or better yet, they're all in discard right now, so then I'll buy and then put them in my hand. So let's buy some big swords. We'll place magic, and then let's get that's another 4 cost. So that's 4 gold right there. And that one costs 4 gold again. Do that, and then I will grab another 2, and then grab one of these guys over here, and then I will discard this, delete those. So let's switch this out, get rid of another magic and a shield, and we'll group that all up and put that in my hand, and we are good to go for turn 3. Alright, we're going to go left now. So I'll use a boot, spawn a tile, and yep, it's a minion room. So we'll go inside here, we'll spawn the minion. Alright, this one is a little bit bigger, so we've got 8 attack and 3 hearts. I always want to try and kill them on the first turn, that way they aren't doing more damage the next turn. So that's 3 damage right there, out of the way, and let's see what we can do. We've got 3 shields to block out of 8. Okay, so then we're going to be taking 5 damage. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're not looking so good on health now, but we were able to kill it, and we get 8 gold from that. 8 gold. And then we also have, since we have a key, we can get access to this loot chest. And this is the loot deck over here. We'll shuffle this up real quick. And then I'll draw that. Let's see what we got here. Lasso. Since we are playing single player, a couple of these won't apply. Bring another player into your room with you up to 2 times. So that will be useless, but that's okay. And then let's see, that's the turn. So now we're on turn 4. Alrighty. Okay, let's move into the next room. Let's see what room we got here. Ooh, another loot room. So we've got a locked door, but we have a key, so we're good to move inside there. All right, we can grab ourselves another loot. Another lasso. Let's mix that up just for tutorial's sake. All right, secret passage. So now we got a secret passage. This lets us put this anywhere. We'll put this anywhere and give it a way that we can teleport into these secret passages right here. Anywhere that we see those kind of locked cabinet things. Alrighty. And so I've got an extra boot. I'll use that. We'll go inside a room. I think this is the last tile anyway. Let's spawn that. Yep, this is the boss room right here. So we'll put that right there. We're inside here. And I've got quite a bit of extra actions left over. And I can't really use them. And so what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to create a couple wilds here. So that's 3 actions and 1 action right there. If you get 4 actions, I can combine that to a wild action, and I can store that right there. And then the shield just gets discarded. Okay, we'll group those up. We're now going to do, all my cards are in the discard pile, so now's a great time to buy. Let's just grab another big sword. We'll discard that. I'm kind of low on health, so I'm going to get, let's see, so that's 4 right there. Delete. We don't need these. And then I'm also going to buy healing robe for 3. I think that will be good. Need it. And we're just about to go into the boss room, so gold you can't buy in the boss room. Let's see here. Let's get rid of, we can get rid of a sword. That's fine. Okay. Group all those up. Grab our hand, that should be 10. Let's see, 5 and 5. Yep. Okay, and we are all good to go. So now we can enter the boss room. So I'll use 1 boot. We'll click the center to spawn the boss room. This is all flipped around, but you can just rotate this tile. Just delete this. There we go, and we will rotate that, and then we'll click the boss room. That will spawn perfectly. All right, now we're in the boss room. Okay, and we can flip this over to read the instructions of what we got to do. Okay, roll a d6 to decide where the big slime will bounce. Okay, let's do that right now. Got a d6, we'll roll it. All right, 2. We start from this corner. 1, 2, so it's going to land directly on top of me. Awesome. Big slime attacks on the tile per player, and adjacent tiles 1 per player. So I've already done, tabletop already does the math on this, so it's going to do 1 on the adjacent tiles, and it's going to do 3 damage to me, which it did when it landed on my tile. So I'm going to take 3 damage unless I can block it. I do have a shield, so I will block all that damage, 3 damage. And now I can start doing damage to it. I'm going to use my great sword. We can do 6 damage right here. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see if I can pop off the bonus. If all damage played by you are used for the damage this turn, gain 1 extra sword. I did do that. That's per turn. Okay, so I can do an extra, let's see, 2 damage for that. So that's pretty good. And then I've got, I can play this card right here, and then that will deal 2 damage to finish it off. But let's just give it 1 more round so we can do this. We'll do 1 more damage instead, and then we will, it's its turn again. So now we just roll the dice. Let's see, and it's 6. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over there. It does damage in these adjacent tiles and this tile, which it doesn't do for me. I will move 2 spaces, and I will deliver the finishing blow with 1 sword. And just like that. And that's how you beat the game for the slime boss tutorial. Thanks for watching.